This is Ben Davison. Subscribe to Steve Nine.
Right, so it's fight week. Josh Taylor versus Jose Ramirez. This will be for the undisputed super lightweight championship of the world. Josh Taylor, 17-0, the WBA and IBF super lightweight champion. Jose Ramirez, 26-0, the WBC and WBO super lightweight champion of the world. So these are two undefeated fighters fighting for undisputed. This could be history in the making. Now, I'm not a boxing historian by any stretch of the imagination. I've never claimed to be so. But just off the top of my head, would Josh Taylor be the second undisputed champion from British soil? Lennox Lewis, of course, being the first. Josh Taylor, of course, he's from Scotland. He's a huge hero up there in Scotland, which is just up the road from me. Obviously, I live in Newcastle. So him doing this, if he wins this fight, he'd become the first undisputed champion from Scotland. But, I mean, look at it, really. 17 fights in, and in his 18th fight, he's fighting for undisputed. And it's not like he's fought 17 nobodies, and in his 18th fight, he's fighting the undisputed champion and has a chance to become undisputed in one title fight. No, he hasn't gone the easy route. He's taken the hard route. Undefeated O'Hara Davis, undefeated Ryan Martin, undefeated Ivan Barancek, undefeated Regis Prograis, undefeated last fellow who I can't pronounce his name, 16-0 though, and now undefeated Jose Ramirez. He won the World Boxing Super Series. He won the IBF after defeating Barancek. He won the WBA, defeating Regis Prograis, and he's even got Victor Postol on his record as well. In only 17 fights, and now he's fighting for his 18th fight for undisputed. I've been saying for a while now that he's a top 10 pound for pound fighter. Him defeating Jose Ramirez should solidify that and put him down as a British legend already. I don't want to over-exaggerate things, but 18 fights undisputed, going through his resume, is phenomenal. He's done it the hard way. Deserves all the credit in the world. But for some reason, this fight seems to be not spoken about too much. It's gone under the radar. No major TV network here in the UK is picking up this fight. Sky Sports, not showing this fight. BT Sport, not showing this fight. If you want to watch it here in the UK, it's Fight TV. Josh Taylor, okay, he's a top-ranked fighter with Bob Arum, but isn't he with Frank Warren as well? Shouldn't BT Sport be showing this fight? BT Sport, ESPN, they have their collaboration. Shouldn't this fight be on BT Sport? Why is it not being picked up? Why is it that the major networks and even some of the bigger YouTube channels out there not talking about this fight enough? I don't understand. This is undisputed. And one thing that we can say about us Brits, I know that us Brits, we do travel quite a bit and we do get our asses handed to us in the boxing ring from time to time, but we try. When there's history to be made, we will try and go to other people's back gardens and become champions. We will try to become undisputed. We will try to unify. We are a nation of triers, let's be honest. And hopefully this weekend, Josh Taylor becomes undisputed. Now, don't get me wrong, I am giving Josh Taylor a little bit of a pass on this one because he is fighting outside of the UK for undisputed. I've said it time and time again. When it came to Joshua versus Tyson Fury, I wanted it here in the UK. When it came to Joshua versus Wilder, when those talks were quite heavy, I wanted it here in the UK. Because, to me, it didn't matter what weight division it was. We've never had an undisputed champion, of any nationality really, fighting on UK soil. As in, two champions fight together where the winner walks out undisputed. The closest we had was Alexander Usyk, who was already undisputed cruiserweight world champion when he defended the belt on UK soil to Tony Bellew. So it would have been history had Tony Bellew have won that fight, but because Usyk walked into the ring as undisputed and left the ring as undisputed, we've never had an undisputed champion crowned on UK soil. And of course, Fury and Joshua, they're outside the UK. A lot of people are kicking off about that for the same reasons that I've just given you. Josh Taylor is given a little bit of a pass on this one for the fact that he is fighting for undisputed, a legacy fight, not on UK soil. Or maybe Jose Ramirez just point blank refused to fight in the UK. So maybe he did actually try. So who knows? Either way, I believe that Josh Taylor will win this fight. I believe that he'll win it by either late stoppage or on points. To be honest, I don't care how he wins. As long as he wins, I don't care if it's the worst fight to watch in the history of boxing, as long as Josh Taylor gets his hand raised at the end of the fight. Now, he is going on to enemy territory. That's for sure. Josh Taylor, he is the kind of guy that likes to perform in front of his own people, especially from Scotland, those who will travel. He has a huge fan base, especially from Scotland. In fact, even when he fought at the O2 Arena, was it the O2 Arena? When it was supposed to be the main headliner for against Regis Progress. That was in London, wasn't it? I'm sure it was. But even then, people travelled. He had a huge support. He's very, very popular here in the UK, but for some reason, this fight is under the radar. It's almost like, I just hope he wins and just move on and not even think about it. And maybe wake up Sunday morning and just check the result. That's not good enough for me. Not good enough. Josh Taylor, he's a Brit. We should all be supporting him wholeheartedly. I certainly am, and I'm sure a lot of you are as well. Already, as I said before, 17 fights in. It's an amazing resume. Really is. And now in his 18th fight, fighting for Undisputed. Now, Jose Ramirez is a fantastic fighter. In my opinion, Josh Taylor beating Jose Ramirez, this would be, not just because he's Undisputed, but Jose Ramirez would be the best name on his resume. Arguable with Regis Progress. Arguable with that one. But I think that Jose Ramirez would be, or will be, his toughest fight to date. Hopefully Josh Taylor doesn't make it tough. But again, it's going to be interesting to see how this collaboration between Josh Taylor and Ben Davison is working out. They've had one fight together when he fought that guy last time, like that 16-0 guy. I can't remember, is it Kong Song, whatever his name was? But that was a one-round knockout. So we didn't really get to see anything. So in this fight, I do expect Josh Taylor to have to go into deep water. Ben Davison is a very defensive-minded coach. Josh Taylor is an aggressive come-forward style fighter. But of course, he's always had good ring IQ and fantastic boxing ability. So it's going to be interesting to see how he marries up his own style with the style that Ben Davison has probably been teaching. Of course, Ben Davison has just recently taken on Devin Haney as well. So big up to Ben Davison. He's doing very well. Now, Jose Ramirez, not the biggest puncher in the world, out of his 26 wins, 17 knockouts. But that don't mean he can't bang. That don't mean that Josh Taylor can't be in trouble. We've seen Josh Taylor in trouble before. Okay, but he managed to ride the storm and come through it. Is he going to be able to ride the storm through a Jose Ramirez, especially as Ramirez is going to be on his own soil? This is in Las Vegas, okay, with Ramirez. Okay, so he's an American fighter and he's from California, but fighting in Las Vegas, that's like home of Mexican fighters, isn't it? Mexicans will come out and support Jose Ramirez. I have no idea what the capacity is for this particular event, if any. I really couldn't tell you, to be honest with you. So Ramirez, he's got to have it in his favour. He may well have the judges in his favour. So Josh Taylor's going to have to go out there and do something pretty special to get this win. Hopefully, knock him smooth out. That's what I hope. But either way, I'm fully supporting Josh Taylor. I'm sure a lot of you are too. So big up to the Tartan Tornado and the new undisputed super lightweight champion of the world. Drop your thoughts below. Click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you on the next video.